Cigweld themselves have given me this helmet. This is the Pro Light Claw helmet, the exact same one you see me using in my videos. They've given me this to do a giveaway in this video, so stay tuned. So I'm not too sure if you've been interested in getting a plasma cutter for your workshop or garage. However, I want to introduce you to the one that I'm using. I think it's a fairly new model, much like the 185 Ultra Welder, which I did a video on. Actually, I'll leave a link to that video in the description for you if you want to check that out. But this one here is the Cigweld Cutskill 35. They do two models, this and another one that's a little bit larger than this. Much like the 185 Ultra Welder, they've just kept things simple. I don't know about you, but for me, I don't like to mess around with my tools. I like to actually physically use them for the purpose that they were designed for, and not sit here trying to dial everything in and get it all perfect. So basically, to get this thing running, all you need to do is connect your air hose to the back. Once you fire her up, you've got an LCD display here which tells you pretty much everything. If you've done something wrong, like forgotten to connect the air hose, it'll tell you so that you don't sit here trying to scratch your head trying to figure out why it's not working. There's really only two major settings you need to think about. Is this one here, which is just going between cutting mesh or cutting plate steel. So I'm going to be cutting plate steel, select that. And once you pretty much go home, you'll have your main amperage setting there, which is all depending on what you're cutting. If I'm going to be cutting, say, something fairly thick, I'll go to 35. So I'm not cutting anything too thick, so I'm going to crank this down to about 20 and I'm good to go. So if you're interested in all the specifics of this machine, I'm not going to dive into that in this video. If you want to know, like, you know, how much airflow you need and the pressure and stuff, I'll leave a product link in the description below for all those people that want to read more about it. But I do have a creative side, as you probably already have noticed from my videos, and I want to play with this machine. I want to do something kind of cool, and we just had Australia Day recently, so I have this really cool idea of something that I want to make with this, so let's get into it. I really did have a lot of fun building that flag. I got to do a little bit of freehand work. I got to cut out the stars and also do some straight edge stuff. So I got to really test the machine out, as well as, I guess, test out my skills and show you what you can actually do with the plasma. I mean, now that I've got the plasma, I'll have a lot more things that I can do on the bikes. One, for instance, building electric trays, just cutting the plate out of that. would have been a breeze having that plasma cutter. So I've spoken to Cigweld themselves, and we would like to do a giveaway of a helmet. As you can see here, the exact same helmet that I use. It's the Claw Pro Light auto darkening helmet. And if you're interested in getting this, the conditions are for Australians only. It has to stay within Australia for warranty reasons. So if you're an Aussie and you want to win this, all you got to do is make sure you like the video and subscribe. Click the link in the description below. I'll run the competition for 2 weeks. I'm going to announce the winner on Instagram as well as YouTube, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, have an amazing day, and I'll chat with you in the next video.